NBA trade deadline drama. Giannis Antetokounmpo rumors ramp up. Harden trade talks intensify. As the 2026 NBA trade deadline nears, set for Thursday, February 5th at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, a swirl of blockbuster chatter is shaping up around two of the league's most high-profile stars, Giannis Antetokounmpo and James Harden. With teams across the league maneuvering for advantage, general managers are navigating complex cap logistics, draft assets, and title aspirations in what could be a seismic deadline week. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Bucks open to offers as deadline looms. The biggest storyline revolves around Giannis Antetokounmpo, the two-time MVP and centerpiece of the Milwaukee Bucks, with sources saying Milwaukee is listening to trade proposals that could reshape the franchise's future. While nothing has been finalized, teams such as the Golden State Warriors, New York Knicks, Minnesota Timberwolves, and Miami Heat are among those believed to be actively engaged or in serious discussions. Interest in Giannis has accelerated amid a disappointing season for the Bucks, who have struggled to maintain consistency after big offseason roster moves failed to elevate them into a clear title contender. The possibility of trading one of the NBA's all-time greats has drawn attention from contenders seeking transformation, as well as teams willing to offer substantial draft capital and young talent to entice Milwaukee. Despite the buzz, many league insiders believe a Giannis trade may not materialize before the deadline, with some expecting discussions to carry over into the summer. However, the looming February 5th cutoff adds urgency to talks and could force a decision soon. James Harden trade momentum builds. While the Bucks contemplate their future, another star is dominating trade headlines, James Harden of the Los Angeles Clippers. Harden has reportedly requested a trade, prompting his team to evaluate offers as the deadline approaches. Multiple teams are linked to Harden's possible departure, including the Cleveland Cavaliers, who have reportedly been in advanced talks about acquiring the veteran guard. The potential swap, which could involve players like Darius, Garland, and draft considerations, underscores teams' appetite for proven offensive firepower, even as evaluators weigh age, contract length, and long-term fit. Harden's status also came up in an emotional context on the court. He was absent from the Clippers' recent games amid personal reasons and trade chatter, and his teammates have expressed surprise as speculation escalates. The ongoing uncertainty has been a subplot as teams assess whether a Harden move can help push contenders deeper into playoff contention this season. Wider deadline landscape and team strategies. Beyond the star names, the trade deadline has seen a variety of activity that reflects the league's broader competitive picture. Multiple teams are tracking player and pick acquisitions that could bolster depth and flexibility for playoff runs. Some franchises are exploring smaller moves, from adding rotation scorers to clearing tax space, to better position themselves both this season and in future cap planning. Trade platforms and tracking services highlight dozens of players frequently mentioned in rumor columns, showing how front offices juggle short-term needs with long-term roster building. With the deadline approaching, league watchers expect a flurry of moves, from finalized trades to last-minute proposals, that could significantly alter the balance of power in both conferences. What comes next? As February 5th approaches, teams with championship ambition are weighing whether to invest in star acquisitions like Harden or Giannis, while other franchises weigh the value of accumulating future assets. Even if a blockbuster doesn't land before the deadline, momentum could build into the offseason, when roster flexibility and cap space may open up more possibilities. For now, the NBA trade market remains in a high-stakes holding pattern, a few days and plenty of phone calls away from potentially historic movement around two of basketball's most captivating figures.